My name is Kristin Lau. I'm a documentary photographer based in Toronto. The photo that I had captured is in Nepal in 2015. It's an image of a farmer, and her name is Mitu Thapa. Back in April 25th, there was a huge earthquake that hit Nepal. And then 2 weeks later, on May 12th, a secondary earthquake also hit the country. And together, about 9,000 people were killed, and over 2.5 million actually left homeless. Under that pretense, I basically went to go and speak to the individuals on the ground where they were impacted most from the damages of the earthquake, but also impacted by the need for energy and seeing how solar energy is empowering their lives. So when we got to her village, we had sat down and then basically decided to capture a candid portrait. And this basically involved capturing her in a way that I think showed more of the resilience, dignity, and the generosity that mostly all of the Nepalese people have. And it was a little bit difficult to do that at first because she was pretty shy. So we had to use various tactics to kind of bring her out of her shell and also get her to smile. I think it was her mother who came in and just spoke to her in Nepalese and said, "You're beautiful, smile," and that's when she gave me a little gesture where she has her hand kind of over her mouth. And you can see through her eyes that she's actually smiling with the eyes. And I know that's very difficult to capture in a portrait in general. And I think I was able to capture the spirit of her, her nature, and again, the resilience of the people as a whole. The most important takeaway is always, I think, the ethical side of photography. When you're faced with a lot of adversity and you're seeing people on the ground impacted by Mother Nature, in terms of Nepal with the earthquake that hit in May and April, just 2 weeks apart from each other. I think the hardest thing and most memorable also is seeing it on the ground and actually deciding whether or not to put the camera up to your face and take a photograph or to actually put it down and see what you can do to help. But I think looking back, one thing that always comes back is basically the fact that everyone always needs a photograph and everyone has a story to tell. My name is Kristin Lau, and this is the story behind my photo.